is hot. Yeah, there's a heat advisory today. It's burning out here, but we got the trench dug for wall number 2. Drew is up front grabbing some 3/4 clear, dumping here for a base. We'll compact that. We'll give you an update when we start laying the second round of boulders. On the second wall, we have the first tier in, our base is in. We are now backfilling. First gonna grab the ditch twist in the bucket and then just pour over the clear rock behind it, and then we will be getting the second tier going. Wall update. So we are about, I'd say, 2/3 of the way done with the top layer. Only issue is that we are out of the smaller size boulders, so we can't put any of these big ones in because they'll just stand up too tall and then it'll make the wall look all goofy. So we got to figure out what our plan is, whether we get a couple more smaller ones or what, but we'll keep you guys updated on the wall build. Good morning, 3 Timber. So, update, we got the wall done. Arnie's up there just sod kicking because that's all going to be a rock bed up there, but the wall's built. We're backfilling it right now.
Alright, Bobby back with you after some Brad and Drew time on the camera. Our next step is Chilton Edging. So you can see Nicky boy here is making a nice deep trench, and we're actually trenching everything. Most of this Chilton runs from 4 inches to 6 inches, so it's it varies. As you can see, there's a lot of different stuff going on. Usually we go through the process of just like laying it out where we want it to go along the edge, so it's easier for our layers, which is Drew and Brad. So it's easier for them to just do their job and keep moving on. These clients are also pretty fun because they have no idea what they want, so it's really easy to please them because they can't really complain. But it's also kind of difficult because it's hard to know if you're doing everyone justice or not. But the last thing I wanted to show you guys, this was graded wrong. They don't necessarily have it in their budget or their wish list to have it fixed because it's a builder's problem. We're just trying to help them by at least grading this section out a little bit. It's a cost to us, but we want to make sure at least they don't have a huge pool here and at least decreases their mosquito problem. So yeah, progress. It's going well.
We've got an update. Drew and I have been laying all of this Chilton edging. You can see it's all dug out. Got all our pieces waiting for us over here. So yeah, Drew's been working on this side, getting all of these pieces in. It's honestly pretty tough because every one of these is different, as you can see. You got to get it perfectly level with the ones next to it. So yeah, it's been a battle, but we'll get this done today. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Dang, Brad. Good
Chilton.
Work.
A lot of Chilton.
Lots of Chilton. But it does make it look a lot nicer. So, when you're running a landscaping company, Brad knows this as one of the owners. People cut sprinklers all the time. Usually,
we find a lot.
Usually, it's not the neighbor's sprinklers though. And our guy decided to run the trench a little close to the property line. I think he's still on this property line. The thing is, sometimes sprinklers bleed over. So, that's what we're gonna fix right now.
Threw it back into that guy.
Yeah, we will. Oh, Gosh, I wish I was stronger.
So yeah, we're gonna fix this and hopefully get out of here for the night.
Yeah, you wish.
Get back at it tomorrow. And good morning and happy Friday. Big day on the project. So we got planned. Get all this graded out, all of these edges packed, get everything fabriced, ready for planting. Drain tile all squared away. Get the tube buried, get the sod back on top. The mound all built up. So it's gonna be 18 inches high throughout the whole thing. It's gonna be like a little monument thing. Trees on it, some bushes. Shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, let's get to work. Alright, we got an update. Got all the Chilton packed in. The weed liner's going in right now. Drew and I are building up this mound up here. We're gonna be putting in this Chilton edging all the way around. Alright, welcome back. I think we're at day 5 now. Today, we moving all that stuff, and then we are bringing in 10 yards of dirt to prep this for sod. Bobby has dropped off the second load already. Both piles of dirt right there that are going to get brought back with the ditch witch, spread out, rolled, and then we are going to prep it for sod that I think we're laying tomorrow. And also, we are going to be planting today. Bobby's going to get the plants right now. The homeowners are going to lay them out where they want them, and then Drew and I are going to be grabbing all those boulders and kind of dropping them in sporadically throughout the beds as nice little accent pieces. So it should be a good day, and yeah, let's get it rolling.
Brad gave you an update, but you guys can see dirt moved. It's leveled out. Obviously, when you're working in muddy situations, there's some things that are inevitables, like fooling around with a hill that, I mean, we're gonna have to fix anyways. So yeah, everything's graded out pretty darn smooth and ready for sod. Now that everything's leveled out, we actually get to do some fun stuff. We can plant. Don't judge us on the planting, because this was not our choices, so we'll see how this turns out. But we got one of just about everything. Okay, so remember, please, I know you've heard this multiple times in this video, but we didn't pick the plants. Some of them are okay, actually. This line here looks pretty decent. In here, it's a little random, but the front, we'll show you at some point, but I'm not gonna go up there right now. Not good for work, but good for content for all of you. Sometimes you're just not on the same page with your client. So, as you can see, today we are supposed to rock. We're supposed to do decorative rock throughout the entire thing. We're gonna use a good old ditch witch. We're gonna use wheelbarrows. And we said no sprinklers. And it looks like they ran sprinklers for hours. So unfortunately, this soaking wet lawn and soaking wet hill, it's unusable. We can't do our work here. We're gonna have to shut down the crews for the day, because in all reality, it takes us as a landscaping company a really long time to plan a day for guys. So like, we have 5 guys here, we have rock ready, we have plants ready, we have everything ready to go, but now we can't do it. And for us to just move them to another job site, that requires us to order everything, get everything where it needs to be, and that's just us wasting hours upon hours on having guys move around. So we're done here for the day. It was a nice 10-minute day, and we'll hopefully be back to a drier project tomorrow.
We are back after an unexpected day off. Everything back here is dried out for the most part, so we can at least get our machine up and down the hill to move all this rock. All the rock is going in along the house. I'll show you a time lapse of that. Let's get some rock in here. Use the ditch witch to bucket fill all of the wheelbarrows, so it went super quick. So we got this done in like an hour, honestly. So all the way up there, so you guys can see. Left a little space for some mulch, and all that'll make Bobby happy. Then we will be on to sod, doing a little final grade, add some dirt, and then the sod's going in. So I'll give you a time lapse of that.
We got ourselves a couple of good old-fashioned updates for all of you. Number one, look at this progress on the sod. Now, Minnesota sod, Drew can show you, or I can show you here. Kentucky bluegrass, there's like nothing here. They might say it's an inch thick or 2 inches thick. When you step on it, I don't know. It's very like thin. A carpet pad, yep. Barely anything. You can pretty much make it even with finish grade. That's gonna settle and it's gonna be seamless, which is great. But you can see, look at that lawn. Doesn't that look nice? That is awfully beautiful. Now we're gonna run up to the front and you can see the problem that we're dealing with. Drew will explain that. Okay guys, you can see a ditch witch just sitting in the trailer. Why?
So our big fancy piece of machinery, the parking brake keeps engaging when you're trying to bring it down a hill or up a hill, or kind of any time it feels like, very randomly and sporadically. And it also died and wouldn't turn over for 30 or 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden it fired up magically, and we got it on the trailer, and we're getting her out of Dodge before it quits on us again.
So we're gonna go grab a new ditch witch, and then hopefully, I mean, our goal is to wrap this up tonight because we are way behind on our next big project that we're bringing to all of you. So we got to finish the sod going up this hill. We got to get this rock out of here. We got to get this dirt moved. So everything is going amazing. So we better get to it again. Actually, officially completed this project. Obviously, we got to clean up some tools before you see the final montage, but it's looking pretty good. We finished middle island. We finished, sorry, there's a rock, got break there. Rock, edging, finished the front. There's rocks going down the side. We got new sod here because, well, we obviously ruined it with the ditch witch. Rock, edging. We're gonna still clean it up, make it look nice for the client, but you can see all new sod. That's looking amazing. No humps, no bumps.
Not a single one.
And we got this incredible retaining wall here by the Hardscape team. It's something they do real well. And you can see a beautiful rock. We got the 1/2 inch mixed granite all throughout. Now this is going to change color. It's not going to have the same bluish hue. It's just super dusty. I don't know if you can see it where it's been wet. You can kind of see that it's a little darker and there's some reds in it, so that's going to be really pretty. But all of this is looking darn good. We've seeded all the edges just to make it better. And then lastly, we're just seeding along the edge on the hill here just for erosion control measures, just to make sure nothing really slides on down in the future. We're just greening it up, making it pretty. To do a breakdown of the project, I'm actually not going to do it here right now because the homeowner is up there and I want to go give him the attention he deserves so we have a good send-off. What Brad will do, if any of you guys are interested, he will actually put the costs of this project in the show notes. So we'll actually just add it in there, right, Brad? Are you fine with that?
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys can kind of see what we did and you can see the breakdown. So if you want to mimic it, great. If you want to hire someone, great. You can price compare, or if you want to just have us do it, you can give us a call. So there we go. That's the end. Montage starting right now.